Before the video start, please drop a like and subscribe to help the channel grow and to reach our 1,000 subscriber goal.
Thanks.
I didn't know what else to do.
I heard you had your own TV show once at one point?
Yeah, one time I was so broke, pretty much my whole life. But one time I was so broke, and I was like, things were really bad.
What's the lowest amount of money you've had in your bank account, and when was that?
Negative $1,600.
You've been negative?
Sure.
Really?
Oh my God, like all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, I led my life poorly. I wish I could do it over again.
Do you think it was your fault, or do you think it was just like, it
was totally my fault. I should have just gotten a job and worked at a bank or something. I should have just quit. I set out to like be a comedian, but then I got married. So then I was like, I didn't really want to go on the road and leave my kids. So I was like, well, I'll stay.
That's a mistake.
Huh?
Trying to be a comedian, but getting married first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a mistake. But I wanted to be more, I didn't really want to be a comedian. I wanted to be like more of an actor or like a producer or a writer. What? What's so funny? What? I made a couple movies.
No, I know.
I was trying.
I'm fucking.
I mean, look, if YouTube hadn't come along, like I would have made another movie. Maybe it would have been better. Maybe it would have been worse. I don't know. But I definitely would have made one.
How old were you when you had negative in your bank account?
Oh God, no. Late 30s.
Really?
Yeah, until Vine came. Oh, definitely. And there were days I had negative in my bank account.
Was there ever a time where you were begging for money?
Like out on the street?
Or wherever. Or like you had to call a friend and you had to be like, I need to borrow money.
No, I would never borrow money from a friend.
No?
No, I would just, I would work I would work for my friends sometimes just to make extra money. But no, I would never borrow money.
Did you ever steal?
No, I only stole one thing once. I stole a pack of cigarettes once when I was in college. That was it.
Why'd you steal a pack of cigarettes?
I don't know, because this guy came back to the dorm and he was like, they had stolen so much. Like 40 different people were stealing. And they're like, yeah, you can just take stuff there. They don't care. And I was like, really? And then I went down there and totally got caught.
Kids always steal cigarettes. I feel like that's like the most my friends would do that too. They'd steal cigarettes all the time, and they were like 13 years old.
Oh, really? They're hard to steal now, aren't they? Aren't they behind the case?
Yeah, they're behind. Yeah, it's tough now.
Well, anyways, yeah. So I just got this job, and I was really broke, and I was at the gym, and this guy.
Whoa, the story isn't adding up.
Well, I was at the gym. I had a gym membership. It was already paid for, so I figured I'd go.
You were at the gym.
And this guy called me, and he goes, hey, Jason Nash? And I go, yeah? And he goes, I want you to host your own TV show. And I was like...
all you have to do is suck my cock.
I was like, okay, come on. I was like, who is this?
Sure.
And he was like, I'm not kidding. He's like, my name's Eric Pankowski.
Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to get notified about new posts and to help the channel grow.
What is his name?
Eric Pankowski.
That's bullshit.
No, it's his name.
Eric Pankowski.
Look him up. Look up Eric Pankowski.
Okay. I will.
He's an accomplished television producer.
Oh, okay.
My name is Eric Pankowski. And I think you've got what it takes. It was weird. It was like almost like he was trying to sell me something.
It's like you were on the TV show already. My name is Eric Pankowski, and you're watching I'm going to make you a TV show.
Yeah.
And you've got what it takes.
Yeah. I'm going to give you your own TV show. All you need to give me is $36,000. So it was kind of like that. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And he's like, yeah, he's like, no, don't hang up. And he's like, yeah, I work for...
Oh, he called you on the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, and he's like, I work for TMZ, and we're doing like a, a spinoff of TMZ. And I was like, oh, cool. But it was like a clip show. And then I went over there. Oh, and he goes, where are you right now? He goes, I need you to start right away. And I was like, what? I was like, this is crazy. I mean, this is a good story about LA, how things can happen, like just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You can get really lucky. And I was like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to pay you like $10,000 a show. He was talking money in like the first minute. And he was crazed because he had to get this show out the air. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, you're going to be on in 50 markets. It's syndicated. And I was like, okay. He's like, where are you right now? And I'm like, I'm at Crunch. And he goes, no way. This is so weird, dude. And I go, why? He goes, my office is next door to Crunch. Get over here now. And I was like, is this a prank? This is so crazy. And I walked in, and I didn't know it was TMZ. And I walked in.
You got your ass beat.
Yeah. And then I walked in, and then...
you walked into TMZ?
I walked into TMZ, but I didn't know TMZ was next to Crunch.
Oh, okay.
And I walked in, and they were like... And I was like, oh, my God, this is TMZ. And they're like, what's up? I was like, so nice to meet you. When can you start? He's like, we want to start tomorrow. Start filming tomorrow. And I was like, start filming what? He's like, it's a clip show. It's going to be like, like Tosh.0 or like Ridiculousness. And I was like, okay. And I had no like prior hosting experience or anything. And then sure enough, end of the story is I taped I probably did 2 weeks. I did 10 shows and it got canceled. And that was it.
You did 10 shows?
Yeah.
How much you get paid?
I think I got $10,000 a show.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No. So I made a bunch of money. But then it was just over. It was
You got 10,000 episodes.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No, I did. I made a lot of money. It was one of the only times that I did something and it was on the air. I was so stoked. Oh my God, I was so excited.
You make $10,000 an episode.
Yeah.
Just like that from a random. How did this guy know you?
He didn't. He saw a short film I made. I made this short film about a husband and wife.
Was it on air?
Yes, it was. It was on after TMZ.
Oh, so this guy wasn't bullshitting at all.
No.
Oh, you were on actual television.
Yeah, but then it just didn't. That's what's so crazy about it.
That could have been your big break.
Could have been.
Wow.
But then,
I hate you for this because you every time before we start the podcast, I'm always like, Jason, do you have any stories? And he's like, nah, man, I don't have anything. And I'm like, there's no fucking way.
You don't like anything that I have to say.
I'm like,
you look at your phone every time I tell a story.
I'm like, you're 45. There's no way you don't. And then he has all these stories in his back pocket that come out of nowhere as if they weren't cool stories. You made $10,000 from a guy who thought that you were cool at a gym. That's pretty insane. Jason will be like, I'm out of stories. And then we'll be at lunch one day just sitting with friends. And then he'll be like, and I'd be like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, I used to own a cat once. Turned out it was a mutant cat, and it turned into a superhero, and it flew out my back window. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't you tell me this story earlier? And then he goes, I just didn't think it was that special. I'm like, you have a superhero cat? And he'll hold back these stories, and then once in a while, they'll just fucking come out of nowhere.
I really miss Tom. He was awesome.
Tom the cat?
Tom the cat. Tom the superhero cat.
That's insane. You made $100,000.
It was pretty good. It was the best job I ever had. It was so great.
Fuck out. And you shot in 2 weeks?
We shot every day. You would shoot
That's
daily.
What's so amazing about these shows is they'll shoot a show like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right? Mm-hmm. Or they'll shoot this is true. They'll shoot I'm pretty sure it's true because I know this. I have friends that host stuff. And I know how stuff works, and I assume that it's like this for other stuff. I just don't want to name the shows that they're actually working on.
Sure.
But let's say a show like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, they'll shoot all of the episodes in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They'll shoot 4 episodes a day, and they'll be done in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And the host will make $70,000 an episode.
Right.
So that's 4 episodes a day. 7,000 an episode, 70,000 an episode, mm-hmm. and they'll shoot in the middle of July, which is so cool because they'll have the Christmas episode that they're shooting, and everybody in the audience will be wearing Christmas sweaters, and he'll be wearing a Christmas hat, and it has nothing to do with summer, but it'll air during Christmas. And what's so amazing about it is they'll be done shooting it July 30th, and he won't have to work till March till it's done airing. You know what I mean? It'll just air every week, once a week. And people will be like, oh, he's so busy. He's shooting this every week. But he got it done in 3 weeks.
Certain gigs are great. That's a very good gig.
And that's so fucking incredible about jobs out here is that's not how it is when you're doing YouTube. You know what I mean? YouTube is every day you start with a clean plate.
Yeah.
And it's brand fucking new. I'm not saying YouTube's harder than hosting a TV show, but it's just you just start brand new with a new slate and you gotta do it all over again. After you post, everything's out the window. It's time to make a brand new video. And it sucks for that reason that you can't relax.
Yeah. And there's not a team in place around you helping you or anything. It's all on you to finish it.